In my last episode, I drew out a pretty ambitious plan for my Minecraft city, and the biggest part of this was this huge 7 km long landscape that I was going to build up. After about 2 weeks of work, I have finally completed this. Last year I tried loading my world into World Painter, the program I used to create terrain, and it did not go well at all, so that kind of put me off using it for a while. However, being a bit more careful this time around, I was actually able to make it work, meaning I could finally make a genuinely impressive landscape for this world. I roughly traced out the layout that I drew out for the plan, and added a lot of extra detail which I can't really go into, unfortunately, since I did not record any of it. The mountains were definitely the highlight, which you'll see properly soon, and I roughly followed this tutorial for them, which I'll link down in the description. After exporting the world and loading it up, I was genuinely so shocked, mainly because I couldn't really tell the scale of anything when I was creating this. While these mountains do look pretty crazy to me, the main problem is that I'm basically forced to use distant horizons for everything now, which if you didn't know basically allows you to get infinite render distance. It is a little bit annoying considering that my PC setup is currently a second-hand eBay laptop, but for the most part it works well enough to support the mod. Now I am getting a bit carried away here, like I still need to fix a lot of issues with this. First of all, I forgot to erase this floating runway, which I was going to use for the new airport, because off camera I kinda demolished the old one a few months ago. Pretty much all of the issues were pretty minor like this one. Like this beach that I honestly have no idea what went wrong with, and this odd looking part of the mountain, but after only about a few hours of work I was able to be finished with these. Obviously trees are still missing, so let's fix that up. I already have a few presets I created, but they are nowhere near enough for this huge landscape. I built up 6 oak trees and 5 spruce trees, as this fictional area would have a temperate climate, which often results in mixed forests. I'm going to be honest and say that I haven't decided fully where I'm going to build, so I placed trees on the mountains and the surrounding areas only, leaving the rest of the landscape to fill in as I develop the city. Obviously building trees is not my strong suit, and they could definitely look a lot better than this, but for the most part they'll get the job done for now. This landscape obviously has its flaws, but either way I am really happy with it, and it was probably the best I could have done. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.